Okay, what's going on? What's going on? The gang is all back together. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't.
That
There you go. There you go.
yeah. Uh, Dean, Dev, Diamond came to build it. What's been going
So
on, fellas? Start with you, Dean.
Shoot, not too much. Not too much going on right now. Just doing a little traveling back and forth to Atlanta.
Yep, yep. Me too.
That's about all I got going on right now.
Yeah. Dev, what's been going on with you?
chilling, man. Uh, leading our and building our young minds and back in school system. So that's been fun. Other than that, hoping, chilling, raising these
Yeah,
babies.
yeah,
That's about it.
yeah, yeah. There it is. There it is. We had a very interesting last few weeks of NFL, and I think we have to we need to start with our team, the Baltimore Ravens. Um, let's start with this Pittsburgh game. As far as that game, what were the issues? Looking back, we've had a week to think about this. Dean, what happened?
We changed the game plan, in my opinion, from the first half to the second half. We went like completely away from the run that was doing really well. I don't know if we were just trying not to be predictable, but we came out passing. We still are trying to force the pass. And the best thing we could have did was just keep the ball out of Ben's hand and keeping it on the ground. The ground game is nice, and I think sometimes we push away trying to maybe have our quarterback do things that's not in his wheelhouse right now.
You think you mean you think that they are asking too much of him?
I think, and well, there's an opinion out there that the same offensive coordinator, great offensive coordinator that gave us all that highlight reels last year, putting all that stuff in play for Lamar, is the same guy that was with Colin Kaepernick. Like they hit a certain peak and then they start trying to force that passing, that pocket passing. Maybe it's the fear of your QB getting hurt so much, but there might be some things behind the scenes that we're not seeing. But I do believe that they're trying to change the game plan and not coach to his ability.
Hmm. Um, Deb, I'm not
So
sure how much
you think that the
of Dean's
MVP of the
analysis
league,
you heard.
they're not.
Good.
I
I
feel
heard
like
enough of it. I don't like it.
I, I hear you, Jeff. But look
I,
at what happened to Colin Kaepernick. Look what happened to Colin Kaepernick and him and Greg Roman before Greg Roman left the 49ers. Just watch the decline, how it was booming. They went to the Super Bowl, and then like the game plan started changing. But I mean, I hear you.
All
I
right.
honestly and
So,
truly feel like,
what do you
I feel
think,
like
Deb? What
Greg
happened
Roman
last week?
was trying. Okay, so I feel like last week is in the Steelers, or last week is in Sunday
Steelers.
against the Colts. Go
Steelers.
ahead.
Let's
Steelers.
start with the Steelers first. Yeah.
Steelers. Um, Look, man, the Steelers. It's still a week. When the Ravens play the Steelers, you can take out all of your records. You can throw your record books out. These are two teams who know each other very, very well. And they would not let Lamar do what he likes to do, which is throw the ball to Hollywood and throw the ball to Mark Andrews. The run game is the run game. They can't stop our run game. Nobody can stop. Nobody in this league can stop our run game. We run when we feel like it. So that was popping. But as far as getting the ball in Mike Andrews, getting that ball to Hollywood Brown, they shut that shit down, which is why you saw the numbers from Willie Snead and what they did with it. Willie Snead was open all the time because they took away Mark and they took away Hollywood. I feel like Lamar trying to do a little too much. I can't blame I can't blame that game on coordinators. I can't blame that game on anybody but Lamar Jackson. Lamar threw those interceptions. Lamar didn't put the ball away. That's on Lamar. If we're gonna talk about this team winning and being real about it, Lamar Jackson is the reason we did not win that game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He put the ball in their hands way too many times. Now, as far as adjustments in the Colts game, I feel like we can attribute that win to Greg Roman because the second half, between the first half and the second half, was night and day. We were rolling coming out the second half because he made the adjustments. He turned us into a quick strike offense. He stopped trying to let Lamar throw the ball down the field, and he started putting in some quick hitting plays. And we moved the ball consistently the entire second half. I'm not ready to say on Greg Roman yet, and I'm not ready to condemn Lamar Jackson yet. I feel like this is when the Ravens start to do their winning, is after week 8. So I have, honestly and truly, I don't know who we are yet because this is what we do every year. I don't know who we are yet. We play one half of the season.
Yeah. So we're entering the second half of the season, and this is really going to separate the men from the boys. This is we're gonna really be able to see who is going to make it to the postseason. Yeah. And I mean, we have a lot of indicators as far as who's not going. All right, so I want to talk about some of these games. A lot of what?
We don't know who's what yet.
Yeah, that's true. So we had
cute records out in the AFC. we don't know who's who yet though.
So you still think it's too early to know? You're not judging, so you don't believe these records, really?
I feel like the Buffalo. No, I don't the Buffalo Bills, and I don't believe in the Tennessee Titans. That's me. I'm talking to. Okay. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to the Titans. I'm talking to the Buffalo Bills. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in those.
All right, let's look at some of these games for Week 9. We had Packers 49ers Thursday. Packers with a pretty dominant victory, 34-17. Packers 49ers. Anybody have any thoughts on that game?
It was no way in hell that the Packers were supposed to lose that game. I mean, they're playing with backups.
A-Rod finally broke the curse, man. He's been getting his. Yeah, but A-Rod getting his ass kicked in San Francisco the past 3-4 years. So I'm happy to see the brother finally getting off of that schneid. Yeah, it's about time, A-Rod. It's about damn time.
So some more games. Texans, Jaguars. Texans victorious, but I think there's some problems in Texas.
Yeah, they don't have a coach. They fired their coach.
Oh yeah,
they have an acting coach. Yeah, there's a lot of problems going on in Texas. They got players they were considering trading right before the deadline. They did the Bill O'Brien test for long enough. They might be in a little kind of rebuilding phase in this offseason.
They better rebuild.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing good in Texas right now at all as far as football goes. Nothing in Texas is good. I'm going to be honest. I did have high hopes for the Texans this year. I thought that they were going to be good. I thought that should addition by subtraction. That once they got the hop out of there, that Deshaun Watson was going to be able to spread the ball out, and it hasn't happened. I mean, there's nowhere else to put it. They ass. Dallas is ass, and Houston's ass, and you put it together, it got butt cheeks. That's what is going on in the state of Texas right now, and they're a red state, so I don't really care for no way. Then I'll go down.
Yeah.
You didn't flip for me. I don't care.
The Giants of New York defeated the Washington football team 23 to 20.
Yeah,
What,
I don't even know what to say about that game. I mean, it's the Giants and the Redskins. That division is special right now. So yeah, like Dev said, some teams out there we don't really know who they are. Uh, I don't even know what the Giants and the Redskins are. Whoever won that game, you know, it's really not a lot I can take away from it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any
I,
thoughts
I
on
could I could
Giants?
take away this. I could take away this. If if Daniel Jones played the Redskins every game of the season, he would be the greatest quarterback of all time. He has yet to lose to the Washington football team, as the Redskins or the football team. He has yet to lose to them yet. And in the rest of the league, he is 1-17. So there you have it. That's the and I believe the other win is like the Jets or somebody. Like it's nobody special. It's nobody special whatsoever. It's horrible. Danny's horrible. The
Yeah.
Giants are horrible. Quan Barkley get well soon. It's ugly over there, man. It's ugly.
So the
I don't
Ravens.
even know what to like suggest for them for the draft.
We can move right past them. The Ravens defeated the Colts 24-10. Let's between the Steelers game and the Colts game, the Ravens, I think, made some adjustments. And I think that Deb touched on this. How much of this goes to Lamar? How much this goes to the play calling that's happening from somewhere else?
Dev, I was gonna let you go ahead with that one.
Okay.
So you said with hold on. So give me that question one more time, Devin.
Who gets the credit for the Colts victory over the Colts? The Ravens victory over the Colts yesterday. Lamar or the coaches? All right, we come back to you, Dave. Dean, who gets? Oh, he's back. He's back.
Okay.
You got yourself on mute.
Yeah, I didn't hear. Uh-oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So yeah, they couldn't block us. So I'm going to give it to Greg Roman making the adjustments that he did in the second half. And if you watch the game, you saw what we looked like in the first half, and it was a complete 180 into the second half, man. He started getting the ball down the field, and it wasn't him standing back there idly waiting for these slow developing routes. He got the ball to our speedsters, down the field. While in the run game, it was heavy on the Lamar Jackson, but I believe that it was the play calling of Greg Roman that separated us.
I'm gonna give a Dev on that. Yeah, because they sped up the clock. I mean, well, they called the plays quicker. It wasn't like let's run the clock down to the last 3 seconds. There was kind of like a quick pace, and I thought Lamar was able to execute. And like you said, weren't looking for the long passes down the field. Definitely, the coaches made some more adjustments. I mean, we were playing one of the best defensive lines in the league right now, and the Colts are really fast on the defensive line. If you didn't see that, so yeah, the coaches definitely made some adjustments and put Lamar in a better position to be successful.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. All right, so let's do this. Let's continue down this road. The Lions fell to the Vikings 34-20. Any thoughts on either one of these squads? Start with you, Dean.
Fire Matt Patricia. Outside of that, I mean that's what you got. I just say it's time to move on from the Belichick protege experiment out there in Detroit. It's time. It's time. It's way past time. I don't even know. Does he have like 12 wins out of 3 seasons? Like, yeah, that's what's going on right there. And I'm the Vikings need to rebuild. They just need to rebuild. Their window closed.
The Vikings need to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean
The Vikings.
we let go of Stephon Diggs. We traded away one of the top defensive ends. We really don't know what we're really getting out of Kirk Cousins. How much longer do you have with your number one wide receiver? You do have a great. I'm saying something. The infrastructure there needs to be shaken up. That's my opinion.
Man, I'm not. Listen, Kirk is going to give you what Kirk gives. Kirk just gave you what 13 for 17 yesterday, man. Dalvin, as long as Dalvin Cook is setting the world on fire, you don't have to worry about Kirk being Kirk. Kirk is going to give you what he does.
You will in the playoffs.
As long as Dalvin Cook is putting up 200 yards. Yeah, I mean, listen, Kirk is going to be what Kirk is, right? He's a top level mid tier quarterback. That's what he is. He's the best of the mid tier quarterbacks. That's what you're gonna get from him. You got Adam Thielen there. You got they got the tight end Rudolph, and you got a horse and Dalvin Cook. Like they solid.
Dev, do you not feel like they've taken a step back from last year?
Pretty much feel like they're going to be an NFC wildcard team. I know, because you not take a step back when you trade away Stephon Diggs. Like that's obvious. But
why you get rid of that?
They have now that may be the team that had the addition by subtraction.
We'll see.
Why they get rid of what? The black wide.
I was going to say why get rid of the defensive end that you?
It's Minnesota.
I'm just saying you had that. You traded for that defensive end during the offseason.
Listen.
No.
Are you talking about the one we got now?
Yeah, they traded for him this offseason. Yannick.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe they knew they couldn't. Maybe they knew they couldn't re-sign him. Maybe that's what happened there. Listen. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on why we got the blessings that we received. If you want to go purple, baby, he's on the right purple team now. I don't know.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
They valued our draft pick. Maybe they felt like our draft pick was a smooth move for them. Maybe they saw somebody draft was gonna fall to them. But more power to us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, baby. It's thank you very much. But I honestly feel like the in the NFC, coming out of the NFC North, NFC North, big enough over there to at least get a wild card slot, man. I think the Vikings are going to be okay. That is asking Detroit or Chicago. How about that?
All right, so what was your take with Detroit did? Oh.
Well, let's move on from those two. Y'all disagree on that. Let's go to Titans. Bears. Titans defeating the Bears 24-17. Dave, you got a lot to say about Tennessee, right?
Yeah, I got to hear it.
Oh, I got plenty to say about Tennessee.
Let's hear it.
Gold, ladies and gentlemen. Bulls gold. Don't let us slipping in the playoffs last year dictate how you feel about the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill is average. I'm putting him behind Kirk Cousins. When we're talking about mid-tier quarterbacks, yeah, I said it. Derrick Henry one trick pony. All he is strong. Strong, fast. And so what? And, and AJ Brown is honestly and truly, if I'm gonna be honest about the situation, AJ Brown is who we should have drafted. I'm gonna put it out there right now. AJ Brown is who we should have drafted. But with them losing their starting left tackle Taylor Lewan, I feel like there's definitely some chinks in their armor, and they will be very beatable when it comes down time for playoffs. They may very well win that division, but when the playoffs roll around, we're gonna see who the Titans really are. Remember that,
Dean,
Titans.
what are your thoughts on Tennessee?
I want to go along with Dev on this. We definitely were going to see who they are, what they really are during the playoffs. Yes, they did beat us last year. This is a whole nother year, and yeah, we definitely need to see what's going on. When it comes out to Chicago,
the Geechee is over.
I don't know. Does Chicago know what they're like? Who they are? Like, I think they keep going back, like decide which quarterback they want to start the game. So I really don't know what's exactly going on in the Windy City. But yeah, we're gonna see what Tennessee is made of. Devin's got a good point. You know, there might be a little bit of fool's gold out there.
We played them. We played them after Thanksgiving, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
After the Steelers, right?
Yep.
Well, now we're gonna see.
We got Patriots. We got Patriots. Then Thanksgiving, we the Steelers game, and then Titans right after that. Yeah, I'm looking to go 3-0 right here for the stretch. I'm looking to go 3-0 right here.
I feel that too, Dev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna wax the Patriots Sunday night. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that payback. We got 2 revenge games coming right after the Patriots. 2 revenge games. Sorry, Cam. Want to see you do what? Not against us, brother. Not against us.
Exactly.
Sorry, Cam. Hair growing, you're looking better now. You don't look so crazy.
Here's someone that we have trouble with. Kansas City defeated barely the Panthers 33-31. Is Kansas City the real deal?
Yeah. They're the real deal. Keep Mahomes off the field. That's how you, like, I don't know, ground and pound. Just keep them off the field as much as possible. Control possession as much as possible. There's a hell of a coaching job going on up there. Great talent across the board on the team. They're the real deal. That's my opinion.
Dev, is Kansas City the real deal?
Yeah. 2 words. Nigga, yes. That is it. Like the same fear that I had for the same fear that I had for Candyman is the same fear I have for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're terrifying. I don't know where they come from. I don't know why I'm so afraid of them, but they are. Listen, terrifying. Yes, they are everything that they are built to be. Yes, they fast, they're strong, they're serious, they're smart.
Yeah,
they got the right coordinators. They got the right pieces on defense.
If we're gonna go far, we're gonna have to see them again in the playoffs. What I'm seeing right now from the Baltimore Ravens, we're not ready. We're not ready. D, you agree?
I mean, we did bring in Dez Bryant, but we ain't using him, so I don't know yet.
I think he'll be more in play the next week. There's a lot of time between now and the end of December. A lot of things.
You said a lot of time?
Well, I'm just saying there's, like Dev saying, he doesn't know who the Ravens fully are right now. Sometimes you get red hot in December, and you can ride that wave all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hopefully, somebody for the Chiefs gets hurt in that time. Because right now, honestly and truly, I mean, if we're gonna be honest about it, like we're gonna be honest, like we need a gun on the field. You ever seen the last Boy Scout? You ever seen the last Boy Scout?
Yeah.
That's the offense we need right now. Go out. Go watch the last Boy Scout.
Yeah.
And
No, I feel you.
the opening scene of the last Boy Scout is just that we need to get the Kansas City Chiefs.
Upset for me. A big upset for me yesterday. The Bills defeating the Seahawks 44-34. Am I the only person that was surprised at this?
They hung a 40 ball on them.
Yeah, I was surprised at the score.
Oh, I mean, honestly, okay, so being the degenerate I am, I do watch my betting lines, and I do a little bit of Delaware business every once in a while. I was a little leery of that game because the Seahawks were coming from the West Coast to the East Coast, and it was a 1:00 start. So I was expecting to come out slow. I was not expecting the Bills to jump on their ass the way they did, though. Like that game wasn't as close as the final score says. Like the Bills were all up on that ass. Quite a long time. The Seahawks tried to make a last ditch effort, and pull that to within 10. But the Bills did what the hell they wanted against the Seahawks, and that happens to them. The Seahawks, their defense ain't Legion of Boom. Like that ain't Legion of Boom back there. They got Bobby Wagner and some randoms. Like, that's what's going on over there. They got the Griffin brothers, Bobby Wagner, and some dudes. So
they got that safety, Jamal.
So I mean, I'm not now. Yeah, they got Jamal. Okay, I'll give you that. They got Jamal Adams over there. I was more so surprised with the Brady Breeze matchup. Now that shit was a shocker for me. That was a shocker the other weekend for me.
The what? I didn't hear that. What was the shocker for you?
Game? Tom Brady versus Drew Brees.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. Saints versus the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely a shocker.
Let's
that shocked me. To see Tom Brady.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that. The Saints mollywopped Tampa Bay 38-3.
Mm-hmm. Sharkeisha, don't kick the girl. That's a Sharkeisha type of ass whooping.
Dean, what are your thoughts on the Saints destruction of the Buccaneers?
Yeah, I felt like that meme with the girl that blew out that other girl's candles for the birthday cake. It was like someone told the Buccaneers that was their division, and the Saints just said, "Nah, not today. It is." Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to
hit him with this right here.
I wasn't really expecting them time to do, what was it, 3 interceptions?
Tom looked like some ass. He looked like how the Patriots look as a team.
Oh yeah.
I said Tom Brady looked like how the Patriots look as a team right now.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah. It was embarrassing.
Tom Brady can't have a bad day. He can't have a bad game.
Not like that.
Not like that. He can't. Not the GOAT. Not Mr. Bad.
Nah.
No, he can't have no 3 interceptions. Like he looked like my son a few years ago playing Madden against me. Like that's what he looked like. He was just throwing that shit wherever he could in hopes that it would land somewhere. Like, he was just pressing any button. First of all, to Marcus Lattimore. Last 3 times he's matched up with Mike Evans. Mike Evans has 2 targets, 0 receptions, 0 touchdowns, 0 anything. Like he's shut him down the last 3 times he matched up each other. So much so if you saw the highlight package, Mike Evans likes to put hands on Marcus Lattimore. He's shutting him down so much. Like he's that frustrated with Marcus Lattimore. He can't do anything against that guy. And that's the last 3 times that they matched up. 2 targets, 0 receptions. I get the man
so it's still
reversed
the
or a
same
screen
division.
pass or something.
Okay. The Falcons.
It's still saying, yeah, for the notice.
Huh? The Falcons defeated Denver 34-27. You talk about rebuilding. Falcons have to rebuild. I don't know. I mean, they need a quarterback eventually. The clock. I mean, they need a quarterback. I'm rooting for this coach. Hopefully he can make something happen. What are your thoughts, Dean, on Atlanta Falcons future?
What coach are you rooting for again?
I'm rooting for the Falcons.
Oh, I was going to say because they fired the coach.
Yeah, well, they got a coach now.
Nah, yeah. Oh, I know why you're rooting for this coach. I forgot the Atlanta. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to happen.
He got to. He got a choice. He got to
happen in Atlanta. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to happen in Atlanta. That's hey, but the state's blue now, so
Yeah.
You hit the right direction,
And I guess I need to say Raheem is the interim coach. He's not the coach. It's probably depending on how he does the rest of this season.
Oh, you got a Raheem down there.
Raheem Morris, yeah.
He was a head coach for the Tampa Bay.
Raheem too. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Raheem.
Yeah.
I know Raheem. Okay, Raheem Morris. Okay, all right.
Everybody knows Raheem.
Yeah, I swear he was with Tampa Bay at one point.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, don't confuse him with
He was.
somebody that was at Wu-Tang Clan. It's not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Atlanta's got a lot of work.
Not Raheem from Juice either.
Atlanta's got a lot of work.
Top about whole overhaul. Like this is just Diamond putting in his bid because like 2-3 years now they're going to be like a respectable team. But I will tell you this: mark my words now, Diamond. The Falcons will always Falcon. All right, so this is the same team who took a team. They went to the Super Bowl, and the Walter Payton Man of the Year, the best player on their team, their safety, the Walter Payton Man of the Year, was arrested for soliciting a prostitute the night before the Super Bowl. Those are the same Atlanta Falcons, Diamond. A Falcon never changes his feather. Okay, it's the same thing. It's 28-3. What we're talking about right now.
That was a happy and a sad day all at the same time.
They were 7 on the Cowboys team of the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, Falcons are always going to Falcons. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your. Go ahead, Raheem.
Yes.
Raheem.
Don't listen to him, Raheem Morris. Don't listen to him. Okay, you gotta change the culture over there. The Raiders. We gonna move past that.
Get out while you still can.
Past that. The Raiders defeated the Chargers.
Run, Raheem. I'm not talking about the ball.
Raiders over 31-26. I'm still getting used to this whole Raiders relocation thing.
Yeah, I like to see the stadium like actually up close just to see.
Honestly,
I saw it before it was finished, but not like actually done. It was beautiful, honestly. But I'd just like to get in there, just feel the vibe and the Raiders' new home. It does feel weird that they're not
Yeah,
in Oakland though. I'm so used to them being there for so long. It is going to take a little while. I don't know about the team itself though right now. I feel like they're hot and cold, and anything's possible with them.
Mm-hmm. Dev, what are your thoughts on the Raiders?
yeah. I'm still. I was still expecting an Oakland San Diego game. I don't know if I'm old or if it's just confusing. All these teams. So that's Las Vegas versus Los Angeles. Um, the Chargers. Herbert is going to be okay. Uh,
Yeah,
the kid Herbert's going to be okay. The Chargers are going to look losing probably for the next year and a half, and they'll figure it out. Honestly, the Raiders are my dark horse to get. I think they sneak into the playoffs this year. I think the Raiders definitely get in on the wild card. We are obviously the Chiefs have that division, but I think the Raiders can sneak in on the wild card. I think they'll be the other wild card team along with us. Um, I'm in the AFC.
Hmm.
I like the Raiders. I really do.
Okay. That surprised me. If Raheem Morris was over there, you wouldn't like him, but now you like him.
oh my goodness.
No,
Uh,
it's it don't have nothing to do with Raheem and everything to do with the Atlanta Falcons, the franchise Atlanta
yeah,
Falcons. They turned that back on Michael Vick down, and how dare you?
yeah. I mean,
How dare you befriend that team?
yeah, yeah. They screwed that up. You won't get no argument out of me on that. Um, you won't get no argument out of you on that. Miami over the Cardinals, 34-31. Uh, I don't know about the Dolphins. Yeah.
They're aren't they 5-3 right now?
I don't believe them, but
um,
yeah, I think I don't believe
funny
them.
story. Funny story, right? Funny story. It's funny that you say you don't believe him because uh, Brian Flores, a close friend of a friend of the show, Mr. One Piece. Funny little tidbit. Can you guys hear me?
A little bit.
God damn it.
All right, we lost them. Okay.
I think he's coming back in, but he said a friend of a friend from the show.
Uh,
I like Flores. I want to see him, hopefully have another year or two, and we can come back and check in on the Dolphins. But he got a rookie quarterback. I mean, he's looked good. What is he? Won his first 3 games. Um, I still like the Cardinals. Honestly, I like to see what both of these quarterbacks can do. I think they on the verge of being really solid teams, but like I said, on the verge of being some really good solid teams. But just to see what both of these quarterbacks do in the NFL, I like to see what's going to shake out. But I
well,
need to
I'm
hear
back.
about
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm back. I'm back. I guess
yeah.
they didn't want me to know. Okay, so yeah, Brian Flores grew up with one Yanis Gaiman. That is Mr. Ocean G, friend of the show, um, childhood friends actually. So so I'm always kind of in the back of my mind, kind of rooting for the Dolphins. Um, Two was good. Also, brother, starting quarterback for the Maryland Terrapins. So that's another tie for us right there. I like the Dolphins, man. I like what they did it right. Came from the muck, from the nasty of what is the AFC East. The Patriots are finally down, and they're doing some winning over there, man. They got the right quarterback in there. It was a bold decision. They were actually winning games with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and they ended up them for Tua, and Tua came in and picked right up where they left off. Honestly, I feel like this was the game of the week. I feel like the Cardinals versus the Dolphins was the best game. Of Week 9, Kyler Murray is highly entertaining, and so is Tua Tag, whatever the hell his last name is. I feel like Tua and Kyler are quarterbacks of the future, and the Dolphins pulled it out, man. Salute. I like the Dolphins too. I don't think they're going to the playoffs this year, but I do like the Dolphins.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Diamond, you don't sound too sold on either team right now.
I'm not. That's why I said that's interesting. I mean, as time goes on, because you also got to keep in mind, every team is one injury away from disaster. One injury away, and it can happen easy.
Most definitely.
You know, it can happen to anybody.
I think the Cardinals are tough, though, man. I think the Cardinals are tough. That one national televised game they had this year, Seahawks, and they pulled it off. Actually, I like the Cardinals as well.
That's what I'm saying. I like the
those are
Cardinals.
actually one of my my sleeper teams. I like
That was one of
like
my
both of
sleeper
them.
teams too.
Yeah, and
Buda
I can see how
Baker,
people
D-Hop, Larry Fitzgerald over there.
they're
Yeah,
5-3. Yeah, they're 5-3. We talked off air about Steelers and the Cowboys. You know, and I think that the Steelers, their record makes you think that they're better than they actually are. To me, yeah, they beat us, but we really beat ourselves. Yeah, they beat the Cowboys, but did they really? They almost didn't. I do think that the time that Ben has had off has helped him. But I don't know if I believe that the Steelers are the real deal. Let's start with you, Dean. Are the Steelers the real deal? Are they going to be the team to beat?
Right now, I'm still out on that one. It's not because of the rivalry or anything like that. The Steelers is a hell of a team. First of all, they are well coached. They have talent across the board. Always love to draft great receivers. Claypool out there is lighting it up. But yes, after playing the Ravens and the way we were just able to run all up and down the field on them, prior to us actually changing up maybe the game plan a little bit, I'm not saying they're not a great team. Yes, they do have a good record, but they did almost lose to, I don't know, was that a practice squad quarterback or something to that effect yesterday? I don't know if they're a great team. Are they what their record shows? No, I'm not too sure on that myself, Diamond, but they are a hell of a team.
Okay.
All
right.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are a legitimate squad. They're legit, man. Mike Tomlin, I don't know if you guys noticed, has never had a losing season. Never. He's gone 8-8.
Right.
But he has never had a losing season as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach.
Okay, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. That being the case, why were people calling for his job just last season? Or was it the season before the last?
Who was it? Was it Steeler Nation or was it
Steeler Nation?
People are dumb.
I mean, honestly, they shouldn't be because
people are dumb. I don't understand how anybody could call for. He almost got into the playoffs with Mason Rudolph.
Exactly.
Exactly. Last year, man. Like what?
Yeah. That's a good point.
That in place in playoffs. Matter of fact, I think it's called the Tomlin rule. It's the Tomlin rule. Like they had the record to make the playoffs last year. Yeah, man. Tomlin is the truth. And honestly, truly, if he wasn't the same color as Raheem Moore, I probably would have other bad things to say about him. But it is what it is. He's a good ass coach, man. That's a good ass coach. I have nothing Other than that time, he tried to trip Jacoby Jones with the shiesty ass when we was running that kickback. Other than that, I got nothing bad to say about Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
Man of God, good family man, gentleman and scholar. I have nothing to say about that man.
All right. All right.
Dog is still over there like I'm not buying it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Dean.
Because you want you. Yeah. I mean, I want to talk bad about him. I can't. No.
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, credit where credit is due.
So we got.
I couldn't really say. I mean, I couldn't really discredit anything you said.
I don't have no. So we have the draft coming up. NBA draft is coming up soon.
Yep.
I believe.
One last thing. It hasn't happened yet. It's an hour away. Patriots, Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna win this?
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't know. The Patriots.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that coach out there in New Jersey.
I'm asleep. I don't care who wins this game.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because I'm a USC Trojans fan. I want to see Sam Darnold do well. I want to see Cam have a bounce back game.
Yeah.
If it's a bum burning, more power to him. But honestly and truly, I would rather watch anime than watch this game. Like I don't care. I'm gonna go check out Naruto and see what he's up to.
All right. Well, fine. Okay. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, November the 18th, is the NBA draft. And so it was originally going to be at the Barclays in Brooklyn, and now it's going to be at the ESPN facility in Bristol, Connecticut, via video conferencing. What are you looking for? What are you excited about or not excited about, Dean, for NBA draft 2020?
Oh, I just want to see these players get out there, be able to see who gets picked, get to their teams, because this is a very short. I don't even know what you call off season that's getting ready to happen for the NBA. So I want to see what this Anthony Edwards is really about as he comes into the league, and where is Ball actually going to go? Where is he actually going to wind up, and what can he add to his NBA team? There's a lot of good prospects out there. I mean, you never know in the end what you're really going to get. You know, it's hopeful. But I'm looking forward to it. See what's going to happen. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's still Lakers in 6. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, Dave. What's going to happen?
Wow.
So, all right. So some trades to look out for, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for.
All right, we lost him.
Wait. Who was he saying? Look out.
He was telling some trades to look out for while we wait for him.
Before the that would be interesting to
Yeah.
see what exactly happens. You know, going in, I guess before the draft, or what's going to happen draft night. I really want to see also that Wiseman. I think he was going to be playing under Penny Hardaway, but some things happened, I believe, with I don't know if it was some. I can't remember, but I think he got suspended or something like that, or he couldn't play for the season. So I like to see how he shakes out as well. But yeah, Dev has made a good point. Watch these trades.
Mm-hmm. Well, so we have Dev back. Okay. So I'm assuming that he's getting ready to talk about Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so some draft trades to look out for. First and foremost, they are trying to put together the Light Skin Alliance. He used to be on the belt for the Light Skin Alliance in Minnesota. Booker has announced his displeasure with the Phoenix franchise. He's trying to up with my guy Carl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell in Minnesota to form the strongest light skin alliance that's ever been in NBA history. They will have 3 light skinned stars, ladies and gentlemen. That's more than the Splash Brothers. That's more than the Splash Brothers. That's 3-2. Okay, they got Draymond over there, so that offsets everything. It'll be the strongest light skin alliance ever if they can get Devin Booker in Minnesota. And it's a wintry mix out there all the time. They'll be even paler, okay? They will be even paler in Minnesota. Strong light skin connections. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine could be on the move to your beloved Lakers. Look out for that trade. Zach LaVine doesn't want to be in Chicago anymore. You might see a draft day trade that gets Zach LaVine to the Los Angeles Lakers. A lot of news in the light skin basketball business. LaMelo Ball has been trying to sabotage his draft status so that he can fall to the 8th spot with the Knicks.
Is that what's going on?
I think the Knicks are drafting 8th this year. Yeah, so he's trying to sabotage his draft status. That's why he's been horrible in his interviews, and he stopped working out. He's trying to get his stock to drop so he can get to the biggest market possible, which is the New York Knicks. So we'll look out for that. Anthony Edwards, Jonathan Wiseman should be a top 2 pick.
Yeah.
They're talking about a Kelly Oubre trade, Kelly Oubre to the Warriors, which is ridiculous to me. I hope they're not trying to think about using a draft pick to do that. I don't get the hype with Kelly Oubre. I think he dresses well, but he could be the third pro into their line. I also heard another draft day trade to look out for. One more draft day trade to look out for. The Golden State Warriors could be sending the number, I believe it's the number 2 pick. I believe that the Warriors is drafting number 2. They could be sending that pick to the San Antonio Spurs. A swap of and forwards. The Warriors will get back Marcus Aldridge, number 10 pick, and the Spurs will get Draymond Green in the number 2 pick. Be on the lookout for these draft trades. Heavy rumors. They are not confirmed, but these are the rumors I've been hearing for the past 2 weeks or so.
Well, there we go. That's the inside scoop right there. I'm really wanting to see what's going to happen next week. LaMelo in New York will be interesting.
We'll have some movement. It's going to be some things happening.
That's some good stuff right there.
It would be insane if they can pull off a way to get LaMelo in the Garden, man.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm not completely sold on RJ Barrett being completely trash. I just don't think he's a lead guard. I think that if you could put him in a situation where he's off ball and doesn't have all. No, I just don't think he's a number 1. He's not a Kobe. He's not the Maple Mamba like they tried to make him out to be. I just feel like he needs a help and a great deal of it. And LaMelo Ball is prime for the spotlight, man. He is everything that we thought Lonzo Ball was going to be. He souped up Lonzo Ball, ladies and gentlemen. LaMelo is definitely that deal. Also be on the lookout for RJ Hampton. RJ Hampton is going to be somebody's draft day steal. RJ Hampton is going to be a problem in this league. I just can't wait to see he lands.
It sounds like you both are excited for this NBA season.
Oh, I'm always ready for that. Laker Nation. So
yes,
yeah,
very much so. Very much so, sir.
Yeah, I'll take Zach LaVine.
December 22nd. December 22nd. First game.
Yeah.
Tip off. Oh, hell yeah. Look, listen. listen, and full disclosure, if the Lakers get Zach LaVine, never mind, I almost threw up. Never mind. I almost said something wrong. I almost threw up. Never mind. I can't be a fan. I can't be a
Uh,
Lakers fan. I'm sorry.
that's
Can't do
fair.
it.
That's fair, Dev. I got you though. I'm gonna hold it
Can't do it.
down though. I'm gonna
Clippers
hold
don't
it
get
down.
Rondo too.
Real quick before we
Clippers signing
get out of here,
Rondo.
couple of quick hits I wanted to get into. Did any of you have the opportunity to see Tank fight last week?
I saw that knockout.
All you need to see.
All I know is he definitely looked a lot sharper than the fight, the previous fight. I felt like his training, he took it to another level. This is the Tank that I expect to see almost every time in the ring, or maybe at a higher standard than this. But I feel sorry for everybody else. If he hits you like that, I don't care. I don't. Everybody keeps talking a lot of junk. I'm sorry, you're going down. You are definitely going down. It's no joke.
Yo,
Dev?
he knocked the soul out of that Hispanic man. Like, listen, he knocked the soul out of that Hispanic man, Diamond. I thought the man was dead. He was out for way too long, man. Like, and then woke up. You know, you got your ass whooped when you wake up and you don't know where you are. Like, he got a good sleep. He got a good sleep. Like, he was refreshed when he got up. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Don't nobody want to do a Tank. I believe he's waiting for.
All right. So it's like his internet got knocked out by Tank.
That's what happened. Tank knocked
Yeah.
Tank knocked
Tank.
the soul out of that. I mean, it was good. Like this, he was really razor sharp that fight. I'm not saying there's never, places that a fighter can improve, but this is the Tank that, like I said, this is who I expect to see. Javon, he's the real deal. I'm sorry, he is definitely the real deal. I don't know exactly what he did in camp versus the last time, but it just seems like he came out hitting on all cylinders.
Definitely. What I really liked is that this was the toughest competition, and as far as fight level quality of the fighter, this was the highest level that Tank has been in thus far, and I like how he made adjustments each round. He got more confident once he started to see his range. Once he felt some of the punches and saw that he could take the punches, he really just each round. And I called the round. I called it was going to be a knockout, and all of that. I like that Mayweather is more involved
On the 6th
than I've ever seen him.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad that
Bro,
whatever was going on
lining
got
him up that uppercut all night long.
Yes,
he was.
He was.
Him up with that uppercut all night long. Yeah, and it was just like it was at the beginning of the fight. Tifomo, he's giving him something. Yeah, like you said, the competition definitely raised up for him this time, but he rose to the occasion.
Definitely.
He's a counter puncher, so he's not going to get off 1,000 punches. We're never going to see Tank go out there and be the aggressor. We're going to see him respond and knock people the hell out. But you're never going to see. I mean, he's going to ring off, going to do his thing, but we're never going to out there freely throwing shots. He's definitely a counter puncher. He's learning from the best. Literally, a guy who has never lost before. So,
literally,
got Floyd in the corner. Like who's really who's beating? Who's beating you when you got Floyd corner and you got that much punching power? Like seriously. I I think the sky's the limit for Tank as long as he can stay. Honestly and truly, as long as he can stay out of Baltimore. Like I hate to say it, but like yo, go to Vegas. Like go to Pennsylvania. Just don't be here, yo. It's a bunch of dumb shit here. Like get out of here. Go, go, go frolic on the West Coast somewhere, man. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to watching him grow as a fighter, and it can only get better. The thing
Most
about
definitely.
Mayweather that Tank has that Mayweather does not, and that's that knockout punch. Mayweather did not have a lights out one punch, type of thing, and Tank definitely has it
Right.
clearly, like lights out, like they was on and they was off. I thought the boy was really hurt. I mean, because he didn't move for it seemed like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he dead? Is he dead? The Wu-Tang,
Yeah, I
my
think
best Wu-Tang voice. Is he
retirement.
dead? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all good.
You know you get hit hard when you rethink your life's purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I don't even think I want to do this no more.
Yeah, that's funny. We'll be back next week, of course, 6 p.m. Dean, how can people stay in touch with you and follow what you got going on?
You can find me on IG, Mr_Mackins, or you can find me on low profile out here in the streets. Keep that mask on.
Okay.
See,
And Dev?
back in these streets. I
There
mean,
you
Dean
go.
back in these streets. Yeah, Dean back in the streets. I like that. Yeah, you can find me on IG at dev_or_die. Or you can find me on Facebook at Divine Eggs. I think I'm gonna change my name pretty soon. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna change it to. You know, gotta keep these feds off me. Bye, y'all. Find me wherever you see me at. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Crazy. I am at the Diamond K Show at Radio 5. We'll be back next Monday, 6 p.m. Radio5.com. Thanks a lot, fellas.
Thanks.
R.P. King Von.